Hello YouTube, MikeLibertarian here. I've been listening to a lot of my fellow atheists talk about nationalized health care over the past week, and few of them, if any, have forwarded opposition to the idea. In fact, I've spent the last 6 months or so listening to many conservatives, liberals, and libertarians alike try to explain their views on the matter. Supporters of a public option say that the United States healthcare system is a disaster, and that it is wrong to abandon those who are less fortunate when there are some who have a surplus wealth. Critics of the public option say that nationalized healthcare is a disaster in Europe and Canada, and that it is wrong to force the few to support the many as well as themselves. Personally, I feel that other libertarians have already stated the case against national health care better than I could, and in particular I want to direct you to the case made by Stefan Molyneaux. Links to his two-part video on health care as well as his channel are provided in the description. You are free, and I would also highly suggest that you go view it after watching this video, but first I would like to discuss a few things.
Incredibly, you and I are paying for this unproven industry through our taxes. Despite the National Health Service's net £540 million deficit for 2006, the refurbishment of the Royal Homeopathic Hospital was part funded by the NHS to the tune of £10 million. That's equivalent to 500 nurses' salaries.
Right here on the floor, here's a point to illustrate. Wooden floors, very unusual in a modern healthcare facility. This hospital was only completed 18 months ago.
Now, I feel the same way. If I don't agree with something, I should be allowed to keep my money from funding it. Wouldn't it be great if we could have stopped President Bush from starting the war in Iraq, if taxpayers who disagreed with the war could have withheld their money from continuing to fund it? I don't think that I should be forced to support a system which I feel is wrong. Now, for those of you who will accuse me of being a selfish rich person, I say this: if you are in need, try asking me for help. I would be happy to do so. But do not rob me at gunpoint and tell me that it is my patriotic duty to hand over the money that you are demanding from me. If it is selfish of me to want to keep my money, which I have earned myself, and to use it as I see fit, then it is also selfish of those who have not earned my money to fancy themselves entitled to it, for them to use it as they see fit once it has been confiscated from me. For 8 years, liberals have rightfully opposed the U.S. Patriot Act and would often quote Benjamin Franklin when he said, "They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." The principle of the thing applies equally to nationalizing health care, or any private industry for that matter. The nation gives up on voluntarism and self-responsibility in favor of a sense of stability or security. In conclusion, why should I, as a libertarian, be forced to pay for the death of voluntarism and self-responsibility?